Hello, Jennifer with JD Designs here, and today I want to walk you through and tell you a little bit more about the new Workshops Your Way program from Close to My Heart. The Workshops Your Way programs were released by Close to My Heart in the new 2016 Seasonal Expressions 1 Mini Idea Book Catalog. Everything in this catalog is available from January to April of 2016. The Workshops Your Way are designed to help you come with all the supplies you need to make 3 beautiful 2-page layouts, as well as a pocket page, picture my life layout, scrapbooking layout, as well as additional card making projects. And this kit gives you almost everything you need to make 9 cards, 3 of each of these designs. Previously, Close to My Heart has had the Workshops on the Go collections, and we still have those in our main idea book, which will run through August or September of this year. So for example, in a Workshops on the Go kit, you would get everything, all the supplies you need to make 2 2-page layouts, and you would get an exclusive stamp set and the embellishments you would need to make these 2 layouts. And then you would have a bunch of supplies left over that you could then go on and make more layouts, cards, other projects, whatever you wanted to do. But one of the things Close to My Heart was hearing was that people were wanting more projects and wanting to use more of their product and purge more of their product, use it and not just build up stashes of products. So Close to My Heart is trying to help us use and not hoard our paper crafting products. So they've come up with the Workshop Your Way program. The biggest differences you're going to notice in the Workshop Your Way program is you're going to get more paper. Right off the bat, you're going to notice there's going to be more paper, more of our B&T, our design patterned paper, and less cardstock. You won't need as many sheets of cardstock because you'll find some of the papers are designed to be a little bit more muted, a little bit more not as bold of a pattern so that they can be used as backgrounds, which pattern paper for backgrounds is absolutely beautiful. You will also notice the kits no longer come with a stamp set. The stamp sets are available to be purchased separately, which here is the Springtime Wishes stamp set that coordinates with the Charlotte Workshop Your Way. The other thing Close to My Heart did is they have come out with thin cut dies, the thin die cut shapes that you can use in your die cut embossing machines, such as your Big Shot, your Cuttlebug, machines like that, to help you cut out the shapes in these stamp sets. So now anything outlined in blue has a coordinating thin cut die, and anything outlined in red is still one of the shapes from our exclusive Cricut collections. The other thing you're going to notice, and one of the first things you'll probably notice when you open up the package, Close to My Heart is no longer going to be including the cutting guides in the workshop package. What you're going to get now is on our website there are links to the files for the workshops. And you can either print them out, they're in an Adobe PDF file, so you can print them out, you can save them, or like many of us do, you can pull them up on your smartphone or iPad or whatever device you may have and simply work off your device, helping to be a little bit more paperless in the design materials so that we can provide more paper to play with in the kits. So for example, here's the Charlotte printed version of the Charlotte cutting guide, and it will go through, it is full colored still, and it will go through and tell you exactly how to cut all of your papers, as well as how to cut the beautiful pocket scrapbooking cards, cut apart sheets that are included, and then it will show you how to cut your zip strips and things like that, because Close to My Heart has used almost every piece of the included kit. And in a few minutes I will show you the leftovers I had from this Charlotte kit. So let's go ahead and get into the layouts. This kit comes with, like I said, the Charlotte paper pack, and in that paper pack you get 12 sheets of B&T paper, which is, again, our pattern paper. So you're going to get 12 sheets of pattern paper. And let me tell you, they are gorgeous. Here, let me grab my samples because I have already cut the majority of my kit has already been used, and so it's already been cut. So let me pull out my samples here, and I'll show you the different papers in the Charlotte kit. Okay. So we have these beautiful, beautiful sorbet stripes, and the blacks, and the slate, and the whisper. It was just a simply, and champagne, I believe, is the other color in this collection. It is just simply a very beautiful, very romantic color palette and paper collection. A little bit of floral. I love this pattern. And then this is a sample of the cut apart sheet. So this is 2 of the 4x3 cards and then 2 halves of the 4x3 cards. And like all of our Picture My Life cards, you will get a vertical image on one side of the card, and when you flip it over, you'll have its horizontal companion. So you can use it whichever way you want in your scrapbooking. So now those are just little samples of the papers. But let's go ahead and actually look at the layouts. Here, let me get some of this stuff out of my way, and I will start bringing in the layouts. So first up, we have the Home is Wherever I Am With You 2-page double layout here. And this was created using some of that more subtle background and texture paper here for the base, and then using some of those cut apart Picture My Life cards for the title here and for the journaling space over here. This collection also comes with the complements and which are some of these chipboard shapes, as well as these thicker chipboard, not chipboard, but thicker, heavier weight stickers, as well as the treasured puffies in gold. They're absolutely beautiful gold foiled puffies. And our new black with gold shimmer ribbon. So again, here's the Home is Wherever I Am With You layout. Set that one off to the side. Get this out of the way. Bring in the next one. This one is the Celebrate Love layout. Absolutely beautiful. I love this color palette. And I absolutely love these little compliments here with the chipboard. It says, cheers to love, laughter, and happily ever after. This is so beautiful. And again, all of these projects were done using the new Workshop Your Way, Charlotte Workshop Your Way scrapbooking kit. Right, and then we've got the Lovely Day layout, 2-page layout. And here's an example of where you will get a couple sheets of cardstock because this was done on a cardstock base. So you do get a couple extra sheets of cardstock. And then here, this is one of the cut apart cards. And what's awesome is the design is already on the card, but it looks like you hand stamped it. So it gives that beautiful handmade look, but saves you the time and the energy. I love this. Together is a wonderful place to be. This is just layering up some of those chipboard complements. And when you're all done with your 2-page layouts, then you will take the remaining cut apart cards and you can put together a beautiful 2-page pocket scrapbooking layout. And you can see here I've inserted some paper so I know what size photos, just to kind of help pull the layout together. I have not added my photos yet. But you'll see here we actually took the cards and you embellished the cards. So it's not, you don't have to do that, but you can just add a little pop to your layout by simply adding a little bit of ribbon, by adding some of those complement stickers, by adding some of the puffies, some of those chipboard elements. Again, here's another puffy, put on this arrow. Absolutely beautiful. And then, yes, it keeps going. I still have more. You have enough supplies to make 9 cards. Get these all laid out here. So we made 9 cards. And you will see here in the idea book, There is a shopping list of the other items needed to put together this kit. You will see the Springtime Wishes stamp set, the thin cuts, which the thin cuts are completely optional. You could cut by hand, but let's face it, who wants to do that? The thin cuts are fabulous. The watercolor paints and paintbrush set, watercolor paper, ink pads, foam tape, and the one thing you will need to add, you will want to make sure you have on hand, is a pack of the Value Pack card bases. Close to My Heart sells a pack of A2 sized cards, which are your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch cards, and in the pack you get 50 cards and 50 coordinating envelopes for $14.95. Fabulous deal, saves you from having to cut and score and fold all of your own card bases. Absolutely wonderful. And then by having that on hand, you can go ahead and get started putting your cards together. And there are little tips and tricks to get around. You probably have a lot of this stuff already in your stash, so you can just, once you've bought some of the basics, you buy your kit and you have everything else you need on hand. And so here I'll just kind of show you, this is the card that they recommend, and this is what the design was. But then I went ahead and I did one where I flipped my B&T over, and so I made it look completely different. Not completely, but quite a bit different just by changing up the pattern paper that I used. I also eliminated one of the sentiments, the little bottom part on the congrats on your achievement. So now I just have a congrats card. This would be a beautiful bridal shower card, beautiful wedding card, whatever I need a congrats card for. And so then again, here's the third card in this 3-card set. And then over here we have the thank you card, and it says thank you for your kindness, and I did 2 of those, and then I did do one without the thank you on it, just to change it up a little bit and allow me the ability to thank somebody for whatever it might have been. And then you have 3 cards here in this design, and this one says best wishes, this one says best wishes for your happiness, best wishes for your happiness today and always. So again, you can play with the stamps and do what you want, and if you wanted to, you could have put best wishes on this card, you could have put thank you down here on this card, but Close to My Heart has taken a lot of the guesswork out of it and designed and included in that Workshop Your Way cutting guide all of the information on how to build these cards, how to assemble them, as well as tips and tricks for putting them together and whatnot. So now here's the part I can't wait to show you. So after creating all of these projects, again still with just one kit, set those aside, I want to show you what I have left. Out of the paper, I have left 1, 2, 3 and a partial zip strips. I have left 1 4x6 cut apart card, 1, 2 full 4x3 cut apart cards, 1 partial 4x3 cut apart card, an extra piece of white cardstock that I had pulled from my stash, and then I have these 2 triangular pieces of the B&T paper. So out of the kit, out of the 12 sheets of B&T paper that were given to me in the kit, this is all I have left. Everything else has gone into the projects. Go ahead and set that aside. Pile that up over here. Then, out of the compliments, which were 2 6x6 sheets of heavier weight card stock stickers, I have left 1 little banner, 1 arrow, a heart, a little floral embellishment, this little circle here with the heart and the arrows, and a couple of the words here. And then I have left some of the chipboard elements. I have very little of the chipboard embellishments left. I used almost everything. So we've got just a few chipboard elements left here, as the majority were used in my clusters on my scrapbook pages. Let's see if I can go ahead and get all these flipped over without taking too much time. So that's all I have left of the chipboard elements, which will be beautiful when I pull all the rest of these pieces together and maybe make another one-page layout or something like that. I will be using these. These are absolutely gorgeous. But what I love is that this color palette, I could use this on a black and white layout. I don't have to use all of them with just this collection. I will piece them out and use them with other items. Maybe in my planner, maybe in my scrapbooks, whatever it may be. So go ahead and slide all those off to the side. My mat makes it a little hard to slide things these days. Then out of the treasured puffies, I have left 2 of these larger cross X shapes, a couple of the little paint splotches, one of the smaller shapes, X cross shapes, and a couple of the hearts. And then I have left on my spool of ribbon here, I have a decent amount of ribbon left, which is great because I love ribbon. Who doesn't? And so this will be fun to use on other projects. There is still a decent amount of ribbon left here on this spool. So these items will go back into my stash. And out of this kit, I was able to get, again, 1 double page layout. Let's see how much of it I can get back in here. 1 pocket layout, double pocket layout, 1, 2, 3 2-page scrapbooking layouts, as well as 3, 6, 9 beautiful cards. And again, all of these items came from the Close to My Heart Charlotte Workshop Your Way. And what's great about these kits is while Close to My Heart gives you all of the supplies and cutting guide and everything you need for these for all these projects, you also have the full freedom. You can just purchase the kit, get all the compliments, get the treasure puffies and the ribbon, and do whatever you want with it. You have total freedom, but everything put into one kit. So rather than having to buy everything individually a la carte, you can buy it just as one kit. But you do still have the ability, get rid of this clip, to purchase everything individually. Close to My Heart is still selling everything on an individual basis, or you can go ahead and purchase it as a kit. And Close to My Heart has come out with 3 of these Workshop Your Way kits in our new Seasonal Expressions 1. So I just showed you everything to do with Charlotte, but here is the beautiful, fun, spring-like Penelope. And then here is the Summer Happy Regatta. Absolutely love the nautical theme to this one and love the color palette. So if you have any questions on the Workshops Your Way or anything to do with Close to My Heart, feel free to leave me a comment below or send me an email. I would be happy to help you. And also, if you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave me your comments below on what you think of this new Workshop Your Way program. And if you are interested in purchasing any of the products seen in my video today, head on over to my blog or my online store at jddesigns.ctmh.com, and I would be happy to help you with anything you may need there. As always, remember to design it from the heart, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.